Welcome to Circling the Bases. I'm Earl Thompson. Well, the regular season for the NCABL is nearing its close, and what a regular season it has been. And it ain't over yet. The top three spots for the playoffs have been decided. The Stony Plain Mets finished first with a record of 14-2, while the Edmonton Blackhawks finished second at 13-3, and the Sherwood Park Athletics have locked up third place with a record of 12-4. We do know that the Edmonton Blackhawks and the Sherwood Park Athletics will meet in one of the league championship semifinal series. Now this is where things get interesting. As of the recording of this edition of Circling the Bases, the St. Albert Cardinals hold the fourth and final playoff berth, but have not yet clinched. I'll try to explain the scenarios that are at work here. At present, the St. Albert Cardinals have a record of 8-7 with one game remaining against the Edmonton Primos, who are 7-8. The Westlock Red Lions are also in the hunt for the final playoff berth with a record of 8-8. Should the Cardinals win their final game of the season, they will have locked up their first ever playoff berth. If, however, the Primos win, we have a whole new set of circumstances, as all three teams would have identical records of 8-8. The league manual dictates that should three teams be tied for a playoff berth, the first tiebreaker would be to count the wins and losses between the three teams in order to eliminate one team. A look at the season shows that the Red Lions have 3 wins, while the Cardinals have 2 wins, possibly 3, depending on the outcome of their game against the Primos, and the Primos would have, at best, 1 win in the head-to-head-to-head matchups, thus eliminating them from playoff contention. Under league rules, a sudden death playoff game would be scheduled between the Red Lions and the Cardinals to determine who would take the final playoff spot. League rules also state that the home team would be decided through a coin toss at league office by the commissioner, with the two teams' representatives attending through a conference call. The game would be played in this instance on Monday, August 14th at the home field of the coin toss winner. The winner of that game would go on to face the first place Stony Plain Mets in the other league championship semifinal series. We are also very near to the 50th anniversary alumni weekend event slated for the weekend of August 18th through to the 20th in Westlock, with a meet and greet, the NCABL Story event, taking place at 8 p.m. on Friday the 18th. And finally, last week we had a trivia question for you about what other MLB team used Blue Jays as their nickname. Well, the Philadelphia Phillies franchise used the Blue Jay moniker unofficially starting in 1943. The team was trying to recover from a betting scandal carried out by the team's previous owner. The new owner tried to polish the team's image with the new moniker, however, it did not take and it was quietly dropped by 1949. Well, that wraps up this edition of Circling the Bases. Thanks for joining us, and remember, if you can't play a sport, be one. So long for now, everybody.